bears some roles and responsibilities that kind of, in some instances, overlap with those of the city council. So maybe that wasn't done quite as tidily or as neatly as you would have hoped it would have been done 25 years ago. And so we find ourselves in that situation where there are these dual bodies with some overlap in what the legal roles and responsibilities are. And certainly a bit of a conflict in terms of leadership in the city.
After Bilal left office, Belmopan City Council was ran by former Mayor Sharon Palacio, who, when we reached out, stated that she wanted nothing to do with speaking about Recondev, further highlighting the conflict that was present during her time in office. Despite pressure from the municipal government to dissolve Recondev, central government officials don't seem too keen on the idea.
At this point in time, I think that Recondev has a role to play, as well as the City Council has a role to play, and we are working very, very good together. Recondev does have a role to play, and that role, they have it in the Recondev Act, as well as the Belmopan City Council Act. So there's two distinct roles that they need to play, and we will leave it as it is right now.
Would you support an amalgamation of Belmopan City Council and Recondev?
I think it's a discussion to have. We will not just dismiss it, but that discussion needs to go farther than just an amalgamation of Recondev and City Council. It requires cabinet support. It also requires a change in law. So therefore, you just can't say we amalgamate and that's it. While I do not support it now, I think it's a discussion to have and see what is best for the city of Belmopan.
I think Recondev is still working, but it is under the under Belmopan City Council. Belmopan City Council, not the Belmopan City Council, manages it along with the rep. Recondev, when you start to look at it, once you get into the nitty-gritty of the actual workings, it's something that where both the City Council and the area rep are intimately integrated into the works of what Recondev does. So I think so far we're going to keep it that way. If we could come up with something better, I'm sure we're prepared to take a look at it.
With the municipal government and central government clearly on separate sides of the issue, will the amalgamation with Recondev ever happen? Well, according to the mayors I spoke with, it will take political maturity on both sides. Reporting for Plus News, LJ Wade. We'll take our last break and be back with more news. Stay tuned.
Tenga la seguridad de que sus billetes actuales siguen siendo válidos y circularán junto a los nuevos. Si tienen los billetes antiguos, los podrán seguir usando en sus transacciones diarias durante esta transición y después. El Banco Central se colaborará con las instituciones financieras para retirar los billetes antiguos. El Banco Central no ha invalidado ninguna serie de billetes en ningún momento. Por lo tanto, cualquier billete emitido por el Banco Central mantiene su valor hoy. Nueva imagen, mismo valor, transición sin problemas. Para obtener más información, visite www.centralbank.org.bz. Un comunicado del Banco Central de Belice.
No Wi-Fi.
We today are signing agreements for a total of $250,000 with $125,000 each going to the BTIA and the BHA. And these will focus on cleanup over a 3-month period.
At BTIA, we take the situation very seriously.
We know that the issue is bigger than what any one organization can do, but we also know that together we can work on building solutions. That is why today's initiative is so important. It is a collaborative response.
Here we are today signaling that there is a renewed and intensified effort to get the Sargassum crisis in hand. We must make sure that the funds are used impactful and that we see some results from this, and so that we can move forward. This is us buying some time while a broader plan is developed and implemented.
When I was a student, ICB was there to protect me, ensuring my education and future. When I got my first car, ICB was there to protect me, providing excellent coverage and peace of mind on the road. When we moved into our first apartment, ICB was there to protect us, securing our belongings and giving us a sense of security. And when we got our first house, ICB was there for us, protecting our home and everything we've worked so hard for.
At every step of your life's journey, ICB is there for you. For more information, call 224-5328 or visit our nearest branch.
The hurricane season is here. Are you prepared? Get the essentials you need to stay safe this hurricane season, such as plywood, tarp and rope, first aid kit, rubber boots, raincoats and rain ponchos, generator, portable radio and batteries, flashlight and kerosene lanterns. Weather the storm with these products and more from Benny's. Quality and savings.
Six outstanding Belizeans have been selected to receive the prestigious Chevening Scholarship through the United Kingdom's flagship international awards program. The Chevening Scholarship allows for the selected scholars to pursue postgraduate studies at top universities in the UK. In a celebratory farewell event held on Wednesday, August 27th, British Commissioner to Belize, Alistair White, congratulated the scholars and offered words of encouragement as they embark on their academic journeys.
Yeah, the Chevening Scholarship is the UK's flagship scholarship programme. We've been doing it for about 42 years and there have been 60,000 Chevening scholars in that time. But we have just 6 scholars from Belize this year. Thousands of people will have applied. These people here and the scholars from previous years have really demonstrated huge future leadership, brilliant academics and incredibly strong personality. It's really prestigious. They're going to some of the best universities in the world and they're going to come back and be real contributors in Belize. I think it's just, I hope this can be an absolute life-changing experience. Enjoy the UK, enjoy every part of the UK, explore, but study hard, but also really socialise hard. Build your network. You'll be building a network of Chevening scholars from all over the world, and these people who hopefully for the rest of your lives and career will be part of your friendship group, your network, people you can look to for advice, maybe for a bit of help in the future, but mostly just have an absolute great time and then come back to Belize and put what you learn into practice.
Among the 6 recipients is Alexia Mai, a resident from Corozal Town and forecaster in training at the National Meteorological Service of Belize. Motivated by the shortage of expertise in this critical field, Mai is set to pursue a master's in applied meteorology and climatology at the University of Birmingham in hopes of returning to enhance Belize's capacity in climate forecasting.
It's actually quite shocking. I believe I was doing a training at the moment when I received the email. But it was very surprising because the amount of applicants that we had for that year, I think it was about 30,000 more than the previous year. So it was something that, as much as you have faith that you'll get the scholarship, it's still surprising and it's still up to this point very shocking, but I'm enjoying the experience so far. I guess the length of knowledge I hope to be able to obtain from my degree, like I said, is just to be able, how important meteorology is in this time with climate change and everything. We are being able to inform the public as best as we can, and I think with the knowledge that I'm supposed to get from this degree, I hope to be able to just enhance the efficiency and just the effectiveness of the forecasting that we take out, and probably go more into research, look at more climate forecasting, we work along with the agricultural sector, tourism sector, civil aviation as well. So to be able to give them more information, a little bit more that they can use, and also to the wider public, and that's our main persons who we give the weather is the public, no? So to be able to give them accurate and have them be able to trust the National Meteorological Service a bit more, have confidence in the work that we're putting out.
Lieutenant Edwin Varela in the Belize Defense Force, a resident of Belmopan, will be attending Cranfield University to pursue a master's degree in forensic investigation. With a professional background in explosives and years of preparation for the scholarship, Varela aims to contribute to Belize's forensic and law enforcement capabilities.
I have to say I felt obviously excited, because I was planning, I think it was 5 to 6 years for this. So when I finally confirmed that I got the scholarship, I was like, the hard work paid off. So I was really excited. Yeah. The reason I chose forensic investigation is because of my strong background in explosives. For the most part, yes, in explosives and the investigative field. And so yeah, that would be for the most part the reason why I chose forensic investigation. When I'm moving back to Belize, I plan on establishing some frameworks, especially some investigative framework for mostly for the forensics department, but also in collaboration with the police department and the Belize Defense Force.
Another recipient, Zaire Rosado, hails from Benque Viejo del Carmen and will study forensic accounting at the University of Sheffield. As a graduate in accounting and former internal auditor at the Belize Tax Service Department, Rosado is passionate about investigating financial and crime and economic reform.
I'm really excited for this opportunity. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity, right? So I'm most excited about the opportunity to meet new people, visit new places, and also learn about the new cultures, traditions, and histories in the UK. I was inspired, I would say, by my current role as an internal auditor, where one of my main functions was to conduct integrity investigations apart from doing the internal evaluations, right? And that involve any investigations that can investigations on issues that can affect the reputation of the department. So that includes financial crimes, and I've always had a liking for investigating financial crimes such as extortion, bribery, money laundering, and so forth, right? So that's what motivated me to pursue a master's in forensic accounting. Well, on my return, I plan to, well, of course, I plan to equip myself with all the knowledge and skills necessary, and of course, return to Belize to contribute to the economy, ultimately the economy and Belize's national development by combating financial crime and corruption. Belize's national development by combating financial crime and corruption.
Now in its 42nd year, the Evening program continues to invest in the future of Belize's emerging leaders and the country's development goals. And that's the news. Thank you for joining us. From all of us here at Plus TV, have a good night and God bless.